We've been tracking this story out of Iceland, and what connection does that have to Northeast Ohio? Well, it appears that there were a couple of young siblings. I believe they were ages 7 and 8, or 8 and 9, and they went missing from a Canton home. I think it was in October of 2024. And just recently, the siblings with the the mom were discovered in a small fishing town in Iceland. The mom apparently she had stopped taking her mental health medications, and she took them to Iceland, which is where they were found. Uh, and so it really just shows, if someone has medication to take, how important it is to take it. I know for me, uh, if I'm off even a couple hours, I notice it. So I can just only imagine what it would feel like to miss quite a bit of time. Not condoning the act whatsoever, taking the children, but just the medication side of things. Of we're told, if we're prescribed, take until it's finished. So a little bit more about the story. So the two siblings, they reported missing in Canton, Ohio, in October, and they were found 3,000 miles away in Iceland. And this was reported by the S.Marshals Service. They didn't want to release the names of the children, uh, but they were found at a hotel in the country's capital. Uh, Not quite sure how to pronounce the name of the capital, so uh, I I'll just skip over that part. So the family members, reported children missing to the Canton police at end of October. The children's mother, who also wasn't identified, again, stopped taking her mental health medications, abandoned her apartment, and the children stopped attending school, the marshals were saying. So the Canton police eventually requested some help from the marshals. The search included some assistance from the State Department, Interpol, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and authorities in both England and Iceland. The children's mother took them first to London, the island of Jersey, and the English Channel, in a remote fishing village where they were found in Iceland. The children were placed in the care of the Iceland social services until a trusted family member could actually get out to Iceland to bring them back safely. The mother was placed in a hospital where she was going to remain until she was well enough to travel back to the United States. Uh, it's just wild to think how the connections of actions here in the United States are impacted by other areas, not only of the state but of the country and of the world. And we talk about trafficking of children, of people, for many different reasons. And that was what first came to mind before I read and researched a little bit more about the mother's situation, and her stopping her medications, and the children stopped attending school, which are red flags. And so we just want to, anytime we have an opportunity, especially where we live here in Northeast Ohio. When there's a story like this, we like to bring it to our followers' attention, just to show that, as we know, we used to think things don't happen where we live. Well, they do, and this is just another instance of that. You can find out more about Voices for Voices, our TV show and podcast. We're over 175 episodes. You can check out our Voices for Voices merch shop, which will have the link in the description as well as on the screen for you. You can pick up yourself some of the merch you see me wearing, plus lots more out there. So until next time, please be a voice for you or somebody.